Hi everyone, my name is Raquel. I'm the owner and founder of Ladies That Lift. Here I have Coach
D.
And we're going to be talking about motivation today. Motivation has been coming up at this time of year. A lot of people are feeling unmotivated, uninspired, and possibly a little bit burnt out. Today we are going to unpack this, and I'm going to let Dee do the talking first. So go for it, girl.
All right, so first and foremost, motivation doesn't last, and it's not something that you should rely on. So if you think about yourself in a year time and think about where you could be if you just continued with your goal and just kept going and ticking away at the small daily things, do not let motivation be the driver of your goals, guys, because you'll learn very quickly that it will kick you out of the car, it will leave you in your bum, and no one is going to be there to pick you back up. So it's always going to be left to rely on you, essentially. Yeah, that's first and foremost. But yeah, Raquel, what do you feel like is tip one that you'd give to our listeners if they're feeling unmotivated?
I think a really important aspect about motivation is, like Dee said, it doesn't last. When it comes to relying on something that is just so easily fadeable, I don't think that's really an English word. It just goes. It comes and goes. It's never going to last. So first and foremost, you need to find something else to keep you grounded to your goal. And I think Dee talks a lot about this with her clients. It's about knowing your why. And if you don't know your why and you're just doing something for the sake of it, for somebody else, because I know I should, that's not something that's going to lead you in the right direction long term and be sustainable. So I think my tip would be know your why and find something, maybe a tip two, find something that is sustainable for you to keep going with. Because yeah, when it's seasonal, when it's winter and it's cold and you don't want to go to the gym, when it's hot and you don't want to get out of your air-conditioned house and drive to the gym and get there's so many excuses you can make. It's too hot, it's too sweaty, it's too cold, it's too rainy, it's too wet. Like, this can be a constant excuse battle that you have with yourself. Motivation, I think, is a challenge in you and your mental talk. So it's a loaded answer with lots of tips in there. I hope you took something away from that. Do you have anything else to add?
Well, I would just say, back to the why. Obviously, figure out your why. There's a reason why you've seeked out a gym or a trainer and then signed up. There's a reason behind that. If someone has made you do that or convinced you to do that, then okay, maybe it isn't for you. But most of the time, there truly is a reason why you've done what you've done. And we do hear this a little bit with some of our clientele who actually just don't like to train. And okay, cool, it's not for everybody. But maybe just making the training in a different style, or even if you don't have a trainer and you're training, by yourself, find a way that you like to move and that is enjoyable for you. Because again, it goes back to the sustainability. If it's not sustainable for you, you're not going to do it. You're quickly going to be like, no, I'm not motivated for this. And you're not going to do it.
I think the lens that I come from too is that we get a lot of women who are coming in the doors who know that lifting is good for them, and also conversely don't really have any reasoning within them as to why it is good for them. Yeah. So we get a lot of women who come in, I know it's good for me, I should do this, and they just don't really connect with it. Sometimes I think you don't have to connect with something necessarily when it is really good for you. So when you think about eating healthy food, there are a lot of people who get bored of eating the same thing, but it is very good for you because it keeps your meal frequency on track, and it keeps a lot of the food and the fat loss and the performance goals and your sleep just consistent. And once you get over the hurdle of something might be a little bit boring, but it actually can be quite healthy. And I think this is the same when it comes to lifting in the gym. I've been doing the same movements for a very, very, very long time. I've been squatting for since I was probably 16 in group fitness. And if I think about it like that, I've been loading the bar probably for the last 10 years and trying to progressively get stronger and stronger. It does get boring sometimes, but I think if you're trying to find something that's going to motivate you, and I think this is the conversation mostly where clients need something to help boost their morale and boost their consistency and get really, really excited and start all over again, and that's usually why people go for challenges. It's just gonna fade again, because once that 75 hard, once that 21-day challenge is done, it's not sustainable. So then you look for motivation again to pull you in and keep you consistent.
Yeah.
but that's not what's going to keep you consistent. So I think first and foremost, like they said, find what you enjoy, find what is sustainable, and sometimes you just need to know that the good thing, it might be a little bit boring at times, but it's actually really good for you.
I think that is a good point. Sometimes it is boring. I think if you're also new,
Really?
yeah, if you're new to any kind of health and wellness journey in the gym or nutrition, like it does take time to get in the groove.
Yep.
You know, it will take time because there's some life markers and things that you're changing or implementing. So again, don't feel like you need to be motivated because it's something new.
Yep.
It takes time. You'll find your groove. If you're someone who has been training for a long time, like Raquel said, there's times of that we're both, you know,
Not feeling it.
not feeling it.
But we still do it.
We still do it. Change things up in a slight way that is going to be a bit more exciting and fun.
Yeah. Yeah.
Maybe change your rep schemes.
Change your rep streams or just do the bare minimum as well. So yeah, I think that's a really awesome video. I'm really happy with that. Are you happy with that?
Yes.
We hope you liked it. We hope you found this helpful, and yeah, we'll always be uploading a video a week. So we hope this quality is also a little bit more watchable, clearer. Yeah.
You can see our
Thank you everyone for watching. Please like, subscribe, share with a friend if you think it's useful for them, and we'll see you next week.
Bye.
Bye.